What happened was, when the Prophet ﷺ requested fundraising money for the Battle of Tabuk, so these hypocrites said, we can't give, I promise the day we have money we will give. Okay, fair enough, they're lying, fine. A group of Sahaba came, some of them gave a large amount, and some Sahaba, they couldn't give that much, they simply gave some dates, some small amount. Those same critics who promised to be charitable when they had money but they didn't give anything, those same critics began poking and prodding one another and winking his hair. Look at this, he gave some dates. What use is some dates? What's going to be the value of some dates? So they made fun of a small amount of charity, even as they gave nothing in charity. Verse number 79. Those are the ones who criticize the believers who give their charity, and they criticize when the believers only find enough to give from their own efforts. They criticize whatever meager efforts they gave, they criticize that. Allah Azza wa Jal says, سَخِرَ اللَّهُ مِنْهُمْ, Allah will criticize and mock you. Those who are mocking the believers, on the Day of Judgment, you shall be the ones who are mocked. And this shows us, subhanallah, this shows us, I call this the armchair critic, and how popular they are, especially on the internet. And let me not go down that tangent because I have a lot to say about that. But nonetheless, directly related to this verse, no tangents here, Allah is criticizing armchair critics, those who sit back and do nothing. And when somebody does something, a few dates, they're scoffing and laughing. And subhanallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that on the Day of Judgment, your mocking will be turned against you and you will be mocked at. Not only could you not do something, you actually made matters worse by making fun of those who are doing, even if it's a small amount, it's better than you. They're giving some dates, they're doing something, it's better than what you are doing. And this also shows us that, وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ, a sign of hypocrisy is to always find faults in other people. A'udhu billah, a'udhu billah. There are a lot of people like this, that all they do, they sit back and they nitpick anybody who's doing good, anybody who's giving a da'wah, anybody who's giving a positive, even if there are some mistakes there, they pounce on the mistakes, they mock, they make fun of. And Allah is saying, what have you done? That mockery is going to be turned against you on the Day of Judgment. So, dear brothers and sisters, don't be an armchair critic.